Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. CC here. Chris from New York, Westchester County. It's November 1st, 2017. Thank you for being here. Thank you for viewing. And thank you for subbing. If you haven't subbed, give me a sub. Every little bit counts. I appreciate it. The terrorist act is over. It hasn't proven. Have you seen a picture of this guy with a long beard, bald? You know, I mean, it just, he looks like a terrorist from a mile away. You know, I mean, are they screwing with us? You know, obviously they are. I have some speculations on why this was created. I'm sorry about the people who died. I don't know if they really did or not. I have no clue. They're starting to identify most of them, and they're saying they're from Belgium. You know, I don't know. You know, you can't prove any of this stuff, you know. But I can tell you that they were crisis actors. The local news was down there. Our local station is Verizon Vios or Channel 12 News. I hate Cablevision, so I don't get Channel 12. I get the Vios one. But you know, they're down there interviewing. This one guy comes out. You know, he's like, I don't know, in his mid-30s. You can tell he's a crisis actor. He's got this smirk on his face the entire time he's talking. It's almost like he's laughing. I mean, don't people see this? You know, I mean, they buy this stuff. They buy it, and they think this is a real act of terror when it isn't. It's nothing. You know, they showed videos of this guy, of the terrorist, you know, wandering around after he got out of the truck, after he hit all those poor innocent people, like he's waiting for a ride. And that was probably the deal, you know. But it turns out they probably screwed him, you know, and they left him there. They said, screw it. They just left him there. I mean, how are you going to get out of the city? You can't. There's no way you're going to get out of New York City unless if you have a rocket or something like that. You're not going anywhere. You're going to have every single cop in the entire area after your ass. It turns out that the NYPD might even be in on this too, because the guy who shot him was an NYPD officer. And he just happened to be in the park, you know. There's never a cop in the park. I've never seen one in Central Park. I've never seen one anywhere down there. So that's quite a coincidence. My belief is our idiot mayor, de Blasio, I believe. He's actually at risk right now, losing his seat, shall we say, as mayor. Bo Diddley, I forgot, I think that's his name, I don't know, is running against him, and he actually has a fighting chance of winning and pushing de Blasio out. And then look how fake these politicians are, all the way down to their name. De Blasio's not even his real name. I mean, he changed his name, you know, before he ran in office. I mean, these politicians are just so fake. It's crazy. It really is. It's unbelievable what they're getting away with. So he needed a shooting, you know, not a mass shooting, a small one, nothing big, you know, a few people dead, no big deal, you know, just make me look good. And what's the first thing de Blasio does? Goes down to the area, ground zero, if you want to call it, which, by the way, was down the block from where this incident happened. 9/11, the memorial was right there. You know, not more than a block away. So it's just, the powers to be are just effing with us, and they're not going to quit. You know, I don't know how many videos I put out before in terms of, you know, asking when the next one is. I think that was like 4 videos, something like that. You know, well, New York City. That's what that's the next. That was the last one, NYC. So de Blasio needed a distraction. You know, he created this is all speculation. I'm not saying that he did or did not, but this is my speculation that he needed something, and he got it. And as a matter of fact, the terrorist didn't even die. He's still alive. He just got out of the operation, and he's alive and kicking. So not only one, did he get his distraction, 2, he caught a terrorist alive who didn't kill himself. You know, these are all brownie points for these politicians. You know, don't buy any of this. And don't buy anything you see on the media. It's all fake. All of it's fake. No matter where it happens, you know. I get concerned about the county that I live in, Westchester County, because there's not much they can do up here. You know, there's only really 2 options that they have. 1, school. 2, the mall. You know, that's really the only place that they can do it. You know, no one's going to walk around White Plains with an AK-47. I don't think. Who knows? But this guy's a lone wolf, this terrorist. You know, this is nothing like this was planned, Al-Qaeda or some nonsense like that. This is just a lone wolf like most of them are, you know. Was there another shooter? No, probably not. I think it was just him. So, anyway, there it is. Another terrorist act. Another thing in NYC happening. And it's going to be brushed underneath the rug. Everybody's going to forget about it. I know you're here to talk about flat Earth. Okay, I'll do it very quickly. I don't want to run this video too long. Somebody brought up in one of my comments, thank you for leaving a comment, about penguins. It was an interesting observation, actually. You know, how do the penguins actually get up to the plateau, because they can't fly? And actually they can fly a little bit, but not much. But when I say Antarctica, don't think to yourself that the whole thing is a 400-foot rock ice wall in the beginning. Some parts of it are, and there's even a video that shows a battleship with this 400-foot, you know, ice wall and everything. And most of it's like that, but there are also plateaus where you can walk up to the plane up there. And speculation has it that the plane goes on 350 miles or something like that, maybe even further. And that's where you hit these 2-mile high ice walls. That's the speculation. And that's what I brought up in my last video was, you know, I don't understand how that could be if there's no horizon when the sun sets. You know, if it even ever does set. We don't know. You know, we don't know what's up there. We see it, but, you know, don't let your eyes fool you. Don't let your eyes deceive you. Okay, I got more to say, but I have to get back to work. I think I've needed most of the things that I wanted to say. All right. Thank you for viewing.